Distance and directions. Distance and direction, we will focus on the relative position and the movement of the objects in 2D space. We have a questions based on direction, that is north, south, east, west, and the distance between 2 points. We have 4 primary direction: north, south, east, and west. And we have 4 intermediate direction. Between north and east, we have northeast. Between north and west, we have northwest. Between west and south, we have southwest. And in south and east, we have southeast. These are the 4 intermediate direction we have. Now, if we have to find out the shortest distance between the 2 points, suppose a person A walks 3 meter in the north direction and towards the east 4 meter, and we have to find out the shortest distance between these 2 points. This is B point, we have C point. The shortest distance will be BC. How to calculate this? If we have other 2 sides are given, the angle between AB and AC is 90 degree. So if we have to find out BC, then we have a Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. BC square is equal to sum of AB square and AC square. So BC square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square. BC square is equal to 9 plus 16. BC is equal to under root of 25. 25 can be written as square of 5. So BC is equal to 5. So the shortest distance between the 2 points will be 5. So Pythagoras theorem will be hypotenuse square is equal to square of base plus perpendicular. Hypotenuse is the opposite side to the right angle. We have base and we have perpendicular. We have a question. Rohan is facing the west. He turns 45 degree in the clockwise direction and then another 180 degree in the same direction and 270 degree in the anti-clockwise direction. We have given the direction of rotation and we have to find out the last direction he will face. In starting we have given Rohan is facing the west. Rohan is facing west side. Now he will turn 45 degree clockwise. That is this. Then he will turn another 180 degree. From here 180 degree. Now he will take a turn of 180 degree. From here 180 degree. Then in the same direction, then 270 degree in the anti-clockwise. Now he will make a turn of anti-clockwise degree, that is 270 degree. 180 is this, plus 45 degree is this. 180 plus 45, 225 degree plus 45 degree. This will be 270 degree. Now, which direction he is facing now? This was the west, east, north and south. So he is facing between the west and the south. So the direction will be southwest direction. So option D is correct answer. Next question we have is, a person walks 100-meter westward, then he turns left and walks 100 meter. Then he takes 225-degree turn clockwise. In which the direction he is walking now? We have to solve this question. Now, this is the starting point. (100-meter westward). He will walk 100 meters. Westward. Next, he turns left. Now, if person is walking west side, this was his right side and this was his left side. He will take a turn of left and walk 100 meters. Now he will move 100 meters. Next, then he takes 225-degree clockwise. Now he will take a turn of 225 degree. This will cover 180 degree. And if we complete the cycles, this will again 180 degree. So 180 degree plus 45 degree will be 225 degree. 180 degree also I have done. So 45 degree will be half of this. So he will make a turn of 225. This will be 225 degree. In which direction he is walking now? So this is our north, east, west, we have south. So direction is facing between north and east. So it will be north east direction. Northeast. Option D is correct answer. Next question we have is, there are 7 places A, B, C, D, E, F and G in a city connected by various roads. A, B, A, C, C, D, D, E, B, F, E, G, F, G. A is 6 km south of B. A is 6 km south of B. If B is there, then A is south of B and distance between them is 6 km. Next we have given is, A is 10 km west of C. A is in west side of C. So C is in east side of A. Here we have C point. And distance between them is 10 km. Next we have given is, D is 5 km east of E. We do not have E and D point right now. C is 6 km north of D. C is 6 km north of D. And D is in south of C. 6 km north of D. And D is 5 km east of A. D is 5 kilometer. A distance between A and C is 10 kilometer. So it will be in between them. Here we have A point is 5 kilometer. Distance between E and D is 5 kilometer. Next we have given is F is 9 kilometer west of B. F is 9 kilometer west from B. F is towards each side and distance between them is 9 kilometer. This point is F. Next we have given is F is 12 kilometer north of G. We have a Z point and from the distance from G and the distance between F and G is 12 kilometer. We have G point and distance between them is 12 kilometer. A person A travels from D to F. Person is traveling from point D to F. D to F. Through this road. What is the distance covered by the person? हमें distance निकालना है कितना होगा दोनों के बीच में. अब ये distance 6 किलोमीटर है. This distance is also 6 kilometer. Total is 12 kilometer. This the point here, suppose here M point. The distance between them is also 5 kilometer. A and M will be 6 kilometer. And distance between G and M, it is 9 kilometer. We have to, person will go from D to F. So there can be two routes. Person can cover the route D, C, A, B and F, or he can travel D, E, M, G, F. These are the two possible routes for the. If we follow the path of D, C, A, B, F, then it total distance cover will be 6 plus 10 plus 6 plus 9 is equal to 31 kilometer. And if we follow the path D, E, M, G, F, then the total distance traveled will be 5 plus 5 plus 9 plus 12 is equal to 31 kilometer. So he has to travel the distance 31 kilometer. Option C is correct answer. Two friends X and Y start running and they run along from 50 meters in the same direction and reach to a point. If they will start from a point, suppose A is the starting point, they will walk 50 meters in same direction. Then X turns right and runs 60 meters. X will turn right and walk 60 meters. Then while Y turns left and runs 40 meters. Y will turn left and runs 40 meters. Then the X turns left and run 50 meters and stops. X will turn left side of this X will be cover 50 meters and then stop. Y turns right and runs 50 meters. Y will turn right and walk 50 meters and then stop. How far these two friends from each other now? Now let's y reached at point x, y reached at point P, and x reached at point Q. We have to find out PQ. So PQ will be equal to CD, and CD will be equal to CB plus BD. CB is 40 and BD is 60, is equal to 100 meter. Option A is the correct answer. Next question we have is, A start from his house and walk 20 meter towards east. A started at this point and walks 20 meters. Where he joined B. At this point he joined B. Starting point of A. 20 meters he walked and joined B. They walk together 10 meters. Walk 10 meters together in the same direction. A turns left while B turns right. Now A will turn left and B turns right. A turns left and B turns right, and travel 2 meter and 8 meter. A will travel 2 meters and B travels 8 meters. Again B turns left and to travel 4 meters followed by 5 meter to his right to reach his office. So first he will turn 4 meters, then again he turns and walk 5 meters. To reach his office. Here we have office of B. Next we have A turns right and travel 12 meters. A will turn right and travel 12 meters to reach his office. Here we have office of A. P is the destination of A's office and Q is B's office. What is the shortest distance between these two offices? We have to find out the shortest distance, that is PQ. So the shortest distance will be PQ. This hole is 12 meters. So the QR will be 8 meter. Next we have is this will be 2 plus 8, that is 10, plus 5, 15. We have to find PQ. We will use Pythagoras theorem. PQ whole square is equal to PR square plus QR square is equal to 8 square plus 15 square, which is equal to 64 plus 2 to 5. So PQ whole square is equal to 289. So PQ is equal to 17. 289 is equal to 17 square. So PQ is equal to 17. Shortest distance between the offices will be 17. Options are wrong here. First option we have 15, then we have 17 meters, 19 meter and 20 meter. Option B is correct, 17 meter. Next question we have is, a person X was driving in a place while all roads run either north, south or east-west, forming a grid. Roads are at a distance of 1 kilometer from each other in parallels. रोड्स जो हैं वो पैरेलल फॉर्म में है, 1 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस है उनके बीच में, और रोड्स फॉर्म कर रहे हैं नॉर्थ साउथ डायरेक्शन एंड ईस्ट वेस्ट डायरेक्शन. सो वी हैव one kilometer distance between them. Similarly, in the northeast, they have 1 kilometer distance between them. This is 1 kilometer. This is also 1 kilometer. Rest we have given is, he started at the intersection of the two roads, drove 3 kilometers north. He will start intersection of two roads. This point he will start. That is E. It is X starting point. In north he will drove 3 kilometers. And he reached at a point B. Then 3 kilometers west and 4 kilometers south. 3 kilometers that is he will reach at point C. Then 4 kilometers to south. That is D point. Which further route could bring him back to his starting point if the same route is not repeated? If he will not repeat the same route, next possible route can be so the next possible route he can follow is this and this and this to reach its starting point. So the CB is equal to DQ and CB is 3 kilometers. So DQ is equal to 3 kilometers. So first X will take 3 kilometers east from D. 3 kilometers east and then 1 kilometer to reach point A. QA have a distance of 1 kilometer and he will go 1 kilometer north side. This is the route he can follow. So option B is correct. 3 kilometers east and 1 kilometer north. Next question we have is of sunrise. If the sun rises in the east and sets in the since we know that sun is rise in east and sets in west, so before the noon, sun rises in east and sets in west. So before noon the shadow will fall towards the west. If sun is here, shadow will fall on west side. And if sun is at the sunrise, afternoon, the shadow will fall towards the east. So, before noon, shadow will be on west, and afternoon, shadow towards the east. Now the question says, one morning after sunrise, that is before noon, Ram and Shyam were standing at a Shivaji crossing in Delhi with their backs opposite to each other. Now their backs are opposite to each other. Ram's shadow will fall exactly towards his right side. If the shadow is falling before noon, shadow is falling towards the west, so it will means that the shadow will fall on your left. Now if your person is facing the north, so shadow will be fall on the west. West will be on your left side, shadow will be there. And east we have on right side. So according to question, we have two persons, Ram and Shyam, having the back opposite to each other. North, these are the four directions we have. Ram and Shyam having the back opposite to each other. First possibility is Ram is facing the north and Shyam is facing south. If Ram is facing north, then before noon the shadow will fall on the west side of this, that is on the left side. So before noon Ram's left side will be, this is left side and here we have right side. So if Ram's shadow is on his right side, if Ram has a shadow on his right side, this is not possible because before noon shadow will be on the west side. So this is not possible. Second possibility we have is Shyam is facing north and Ram is facing south. If Ram is facing south, then the left side of Ram will be this and right side of Ram is toward the west, and before noon shadow will fall on the west. So Ram's position will be, Ram is facing toward the south. If Ram is facing south, then Shyam will face north side. And shadow of Shyam will is on right side. Ram's shadow will be on his right hand side. If Ram is facing the south side and before noon, shadow will fall on the west side. And west side of Ram, that is the right side, is towards the west. Fulfill the criteria. So Ram will face south and Shyam will face north. So Ram's shadow fell exactly towards his right hand side. So therefore he will face the south side. And according to the question, Sam's direction is opposite to that of Ram's. So therefore Shyam will face north side. So option C is correct.